Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the...
He's got full! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's lost his man here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Oh, that's fabulous. Pelé receives it in a wide position. Aimed beyond the defence. And he was quick to react. Nicely aimed pass. Schneider. Now it's Neymar. That's rather hopeful. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Decent chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Tries to pass it through. Tries to play it through. Bojan Krkić unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's in on goal.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So this the chance to fire his team in front. Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bojan is wide and looking to get onto this. That's a throw. He's found a way past. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zola.
Such good technique.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Schneider. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Pele. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Adams gets good distance. And there's the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. There's the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. It's a throw-in. Beckenbauer. And it's Neymar. And he plays one through. And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Just the goalkeeper. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, nicely intercepted. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He can get that clear. Bojan looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Schneider. Costa Curta. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Zanetti cuts out the pass.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
That has been cut short. Zanetti. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch...
And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. All hands on deck for this one. He rises! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
So here comes a substitution. Pele is there and he can pick it up. Conte. Now that's well seen too. Hernes. Good ball, good take.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Yeah, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class. Kaka really made the tough part look easy, and the easy part very complicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Cruyff. Kaka. And it's Cruyff. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Rummenigge. Neymar. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Kaka knocks it out wide. Kaka. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Costa Curta. Pirlo. Oh, this is a very good run. It's Pirlo! Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. It's Bellingham. Rummenigge. Half an hour played now. Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely shaped ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. He could be in here. Chance! Goal! Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played out wide. He's gone for goal! It's hit the uprights. Kaka takes a shot! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments. And we hit half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Substitutions taking place.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Bojan.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking for the run. Robertson. Now the cross.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And he's been shifted off it. Pirlo. Bojan. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And the ball's come loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
He's in a great position here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Robertson getting this one clear. Rummenigge. And it's Bojan. Real chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Neymar. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, this is a great position.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now that's a fine challenge. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Kaka picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the Oh no, what has happened? And he shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Bojan Krkić chasing after it.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That is good strength. Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking for a runner. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Knocks it into space. Plays it across. Here's a chance! Always going over the top.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckenbauer, that has been slung wide. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
It's a searching pass. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Nedved. Can he get on the end of this? It's Kane! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It's Nedved.
Has been indicated.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Zanetti. He's looking wide. Great, real chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. There's the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. He's going for goal! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Zanetti. Pirlo. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. Some resolute defending there. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. No, he's not getting his way this time. Bojan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nedved, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Bojan, and he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gets his head on it! And he hits the net! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Threads one in. He's had a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Vitinha has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a promising position. Now here's the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. David Villa. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
much for a shawarma?
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, there's the impressive figure of Christian Vieri. What a left foot he has.
And quite a frame.
And Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! Unequalled in the history of our beautiful game.
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Torres. Pires. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Balten did just about enough to come out on... Takes a shot! In for the pieces! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... And the keeper's given it all. Vieri! And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week.
Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Zanetti. Played into space out wide. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Cross goes in. There's the header! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That has been knocked clear. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. It's Fieri! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fieri really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Fieri. Oh, easy pickings there.
There will be 3
Zanetti.
minutes added time.
Zanetti. Great vision. Now it's Fieri. Played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part.
And we'd like
So
to
there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 27, Bayern.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 15.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 12,
Played out wide.
Number 17.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Deftly away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nicely shaped ball. Best. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Rashford. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Beckenbauer cuts it out. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Messi. And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Perez. Messi. Zanetti. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
And this is Owen. There's no flag.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Cruyff, bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a pretty loose pass. That has not gone well.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
I'd like to draw your attention.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team...
Messi! Messi! From another planet!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been won straight back. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Just eases him off the ball. Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And it's hit the woodwork and out!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pirlo. Thuram calmly anticipates. And he's gone looking for safety. Costa Curta. Now it's Sneijder. It's run loose here. Well, they've got it again. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. Looking to play him in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Sneijder. Now it's Neymar. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. And Sola!
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now what about this cross? Beckenbauer is there and he can get that clear. And he's intervened well there. Sola! Decent enough try. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rodri. Adams cuts it out. Pirlo. Sneijder.
There will be
Oh, he's
1
found
minute
support
added
out
time.
wide. Neymar. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that
Please make
needs
sure to
rousing
watch
at
the screen for
half-time
an
because in
information
truth they've
bulletin
not
from
really
the
been at
regional
it so
police
far.
department.
If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 23, Yamal. Number 22.
And that's the start of another 45
Coming
minutes.
on the field, number 7.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Messi. Nice bit of trickery. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's forced to go back. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's... Can he finish? It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that has sent him big chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. The ball is on the spot, here we go. And that's one back! Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Yeah, they've got that defending done well between them. And he's there to get it away.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
And Messi! And that would have won it.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Zola. Messi looking to add to his goal. He's on it, can he get a... Vieira! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Cleared away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Brilliantly cut out. And the number on the board is 3. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Hello, attendees.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the surprise...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against River Plate.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm going to pick out Yuto Nagatomo. He may not be the biggest, but nobody has a bigger heart. And for courage, stamina, and that winning mentality, very few can better him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Pass somewhat off target. Well read, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. Thinks about the shot, surely! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Serginho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
River Plate with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Right card! Harmlessly behind. Neymar, just no time to dwell on the ball there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Still goalless. Bojan. Zanetti. Marquinhos is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, easy pickings there. That's an imaginative pass. And this is... And the finish! Lofted upfield. Cruyff. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Cruyff, and he was quick to react. And this is Vieri. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Makaleli. And here's Bojan. That's been cut out, well played. Serginho. Nicely worked. Oh, well played. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period.
And
let us see what the second half brings.
Memorabilia from today's match is
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Johan Cruyff. Number
And
15,
we're underway again.
Neymar.
So neither side has yet broken through.
Pepin. Number 17, Rashford.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Looking for the run. And he's on it, he's having a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, good-looking ball. Passes short and sharp. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
River Plate can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckenbauer tries to clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain.
He gets big! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
River Plate appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Pirlo. He's in a good position here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Substitution.
1-0 as we head towards the end. It's Van Basten! So close to drawing level.
Van Basten was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
River Plate have their second corner now. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now this could be a chance. And they're quick to get it back. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Yamal. Looking to play him in. And we're done. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Can he finish? There it is! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that is out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And now they can clear their lines. And this is Cruyff. Now there's a fine ball. Rodri. And they've got rid. Quarter of an hour played. Neymar. Can he finish? And he's following up. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And the pass is intercepted. Played back in. Rodri gets it clear. Now it's Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a cute ball. And he plays one through. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Knocks it into space. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. But it is clear to see that he is not at all... It's Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Goes for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Big chance! Big chance! He scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Robson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
That was lovely, that.
He has found a way through.
2 added
Well,
minutes
that
has been
defending is
indicated.
unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Barcelona certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 20, Johan Cruyff.
There's the start of the second half.
18, coming on the field.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that is as far... The second half off to a spectacular start. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona get themselves... Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. It's a throw-in. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, nicely intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Schneider. And it's hoisted clear. Kante. Chance, surely! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar's cross. No, that's not going to find its target. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Knocks it out wide. Zanetti has it out wide and in space. Cleared away. Zanetti. And he's had a hit! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. Played out wide. He's had it taken off him.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
There will be
Well,
one
quality
minute added
clearly
time.
deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, beautifully... Chance! Oh, taken with style! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! That is... And the referee brings it to a close. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Palmeiras.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Makaleli. Busquets. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rashford. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Costa Curta is there, and he can get that clear. Griezmann.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. And that could set him on his way. Makaleli. And he cuts out the supply. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He has a look up. Palmeiras look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now there's a fight. He's gone for goal! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
That has not gone well. Now to Rashford. He's going for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rashford clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo with the short one. And he's gone backward here. He's tried one! This time, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Kaka. And that's been intercepted. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Please turn
So
your
we reached the
attention
halfway
to the screen
point.
for
Barcelona
information
really
provided by
did
the
turn
mobile
up the
police.
tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 23, Batistuta. Coming on the field.
So off we go once
number
more.
11, Felipe
Barcelona
Coutinho.
have been the team that have had the lion's share of
Taking place.
possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's on it. Can he get away? Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Palmeiras appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're...
Climbs up big!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Still waiting for the game to take off here, 0-0. 60 minutes played. And here's Inzaghi. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Kaka. Look at the space here. That's a lovely, neat pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He is starved of space and time. Oh, it's played into... He rises! White tries to clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And this is Inzaghi, and he shoots! He scored! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And that is... Up he goes! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Palmeiras grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Yamal is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Not the most accurate pass. Adams.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective.